Hey, who cares if you're working out when the Detroit Lions are making moves? You got to stop what you're doing. Don't even put on a shirt and get you your Detroit Lions breaking news. That's right. You can see it from the banner below. The Detroit Lions are starting from the bottom like they usually do and fortifying what seems to be a depth practice squad move, bringing back a practice squad favorite, undrafted, formerly known as rookie Mitchell Agude. Coming from their website, the Detroit Lions, or I'm sorry, their Twitter, have decided to re-sign linebacker Mitchell Agude. Don't have a problem with this move at all. I mean, today marks the 1 week anniversary since the start of the free agency tampering period, and the Detroit Lions' best move was DJ Reed after losing Carlton Davis III. Nothing like that practice squad D-line, man. I'm telling you, you can't get any better than that. Let's take a look. What did Mitchell do for the 2024 NFL season? Don't forget, he was undrafted. I remember making a video about him. I'll actually link that video right about now. Take a look at it after you watch this. 6'4", 250, 26 years old. Just turned 26, as a matter of fact, last week, Monday. Going into his second NFL season. Had 2 solo tackles, 1 forced fumble. I mean, if you're going to tackle somebody and you get a forced fumble from it, I can't even deny that that is a great stat. Played 4 games in 2024, spending most of his time on the Detroit Lions practice squad. Mitchell Agude was a guy that we were watching during the preseason, during training camp, seeing if he was going to make the team. Don't forget, you had Isaac Ukwu, Mitchell Agude, Matthew Betts, James Houston. Those guys were kind of competing for a roster spot, but the Detroit Lions decided to really not elevate Mitchell many times. Was wondering, I mean, we kept on taking hits on the defensive line, but the Detroit Lions did not elevate him a lot. I believe they elevated Isaac quite a bit, and it was one of the two. They kept going kind of like back and forth, but I want to say Mitchell Agude was the lesser of the two when it came to elevating. Now, again, going to be extremely critical of this team. We all know Brad Holmes knows how to go deep. He knows how to get that depth. He knows how to build a roster from the back to the front. Right now, I'm still going to be waiting for that front, that cornerstone piece. And it looks like it's going to be 5 weeks away for the 2025 NFL Draft. In a world that I hope he doesn't trade back unless he has something in mind. I don't know what he has in store, but I tell you what, what are we doing? I'm just trying to figure out, when are we going to make that move? Right now, the Zadarius Smith move still has not made sense. Can somebody make it make sense? You cut him to save money. That's what we always do. We're always trying to save money. We're trying to save money. We're trying to save money. That's all we do, trying to save money. Are we going to extend Jamison Williams? Are we going to extend Aiden Hutchinson? Are we going to get this Kirby Joseph deal done anytime soon? I think they just start early conversations about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the disdain you hear in my voice is, I know this is how a roster is built. I understand that. We've been doing this for 3 years, and you're going to say, well, it got us pretty far, didn't it? Yes, the ultimate goal is the Super Bowl. And each year, last year was attrition. That's what it was. 2023, what was it then? What was it then? It's just the same old thing. I got no problem with Mitchell. Are you going to use him more? Are you going to use him even if you had to go deep into the practice squad, into the roster? Are you going to actually use Mitchell this time? I don't understand. I understand it, but I'm kind of over it. We know Brad knows how to build from the back. What you going to do about the front, big dog? You going to get some dogs on the team, or you going to keep doing what you're doing and just hoping for the best? Anyway, again, this is kind of the attitude you're going to get from me. After 4 years of clap back in the comment section, criticism of Brad Holmes, swearing I'm one of very few YouTubers to do it. I was doing it from the jump. Remember the Jamison Williams reaction? Remember trading up for Broderick Martin? Well, I didn't actually react during that time. I really didn't. I even had the nerve before that pick to talk about letting Brad cook. And then came the 2024 NFL offseason when we signed Marcus Davenport. I'm still waiting on Emmanuel Mosley to be re-signed. And I'm still waiting on the cutting of Zadarius Smith, a man in which you traded for at the trade deadline, to make sense. Right now, it doesn't. Welcome back, Mitchell, man. Hopefully you actually get to play in the 2025 NFL season. Anyway, that's your breaking news, man. I got to get back to what I was doing before this pre-workout really kick in, man. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Merchandise should launch by the end of the year, hopefully. We're going to be working on some things. As a matter of fact, this hat right here is actually a Syndicate hat, but the icon is so small because I was a first-time kind of designer. So, yeah. You guys, if you can see it on my members tab, if you take a look, I made it short. Yeah, we'll do better next time. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.